Hello, this is Daniel for breakout assignment number 2. We start with the Powerup class, which will generate functionality to generate 2 additional balls. First, we read a set of 10 more sprites into our graphics, which will be also part of our main class here now. The Powerup class itself has an initialization with position and direction it moves, and also an update functionality, a collide functionality, a render functionality. We also adjusted our surf state to not only provide one ball but an array with balls, starting with one ball added to that array. In the play state, we changed all the collision detections to not only collide with self.ball but with an array of balls, which means we are iterating to this array all the time. We also created an empty power-ups array, and we are spawning the power-ups and doing that with a randomizer from 1 to 1000. If it equals 1, I'm spawning it. For now, we are only looking at the ball multiplicator, and if the pedal collides with the power-up, if it's a duplicator, which means multiple ball generator, we create a ball at a random position and add it to our balls table, and we do that same with another ball because we wanted 2 extra balls. We are also checking if all the balls are not alive any longer before we decide if we go to the game over mode or not. We also should grow or shrink our pedal. We have new setsize functionality with parameters 1, 2, 3, 4, which we can hand over, and the size will change, and also the width and the height. In the play state, we have a set size which either chooses 1 or the current pedal size -1 if we lose 1 life, and the other way around will happen if we reach a certain point of score, which increases after reaching that certain amount of score, and then we will grow. In this case, every 5000 points we will grow the pedal. We added also a new attribute to the bricks, because the bricks should either be locked or not, or give extra points if they have been locked. This is our extra point factor, and all bricks are per default not locked. And if we go to our level maker, we have a chance from 1 to 100 that a brick is generated as a locked brick. And in our util, we also had to generate some sprites for it. In this case, we modified our generate quad bricks from only doing this slice operation to reading the lines line by line, and at the very end adding that sprite for the locked brick. And in the play state, what happens is, if we are spawning the power up, if there's any brick which is locked, then has key equals true, which means our randomizer from 1 to 2 runs, and if it equals 1 and there is a key, then that key will be spawned and not the other power up. And then if we collect that key, the brick will be not locked any longer, and we will go over the array of bricks, which means all the bricks will be unlocked. And in this case, the extra point factor is set to 10, and extra point factor, which is usually 1 if not set differently, which is now 10, will give us some extra points if we hit that brick. And if we hit a brick which is locked, we play the hit locked sound. We are testing the game now, and I started the game multiple times until I generated a level per key brick. I'm running now. We keep track of the score, because once we reach 5000 we should grow. I'm also waiting for power-ups, and there drops a key. I generated multiple balls, and I reached 5000 points, so the ball grew. And I will now use on purpose to shrink. And the pedal shrinked. We are now testing what happens if the key brick gets hit without any key power up. Nothing happens, the score doesn't increase.